Now regarding this major port authorities bill, okay, this bill is pending for a quite long time. Again, trade union, it's a problem. Every port trust will be having a trade union, na? Okay, so we discussed, okay, currently, just again, due to this poor corporate, see, the non-implementation of corporatization in the major ports, what is happening is, non-major ports market share in handling cargo has been increasing continuously. In 1980s, non-major ports only handled 20% of the cargo. Now it is handling 45%. Why? Non-major ports are run as corporate entity. So what the government decided is that major ports, which is run by board of trustees, will be taken away once this port authorities will get implemented. Okay, try to understand that. Okay, the term you understand. Now, port trust will cease to exist. Instead of that, what we'll have? We'll have every port will be having an authority. They will not run like a trust. I told you this authority. What will be their function? They will be like a landlord. Okay, they own the land. They will own the land. Will ask the private sector to run it in an efficient way, and the private sector will give on this port authority, the landlord, necessary fee for using its land. Okay, so that model we can focus upon. Okay, so already the bill is pending. Okay, the bill, once it gets implemented, it will replace the Major Port Trust Act 1963, but the bill have not been implemented because we need to implement it. Okay, so this is a key word. Okay, this word you have to write it. We have already discussed landlord port model, key word. Landlord port model. Okay, this bill, once it get implemented, what will happen? We will have a model. It's a common developed economy model where landlord, I think it is not there in the material. Write down. Okay, landlord port model. Okay, landlord port model. Okay, landlord port model. Okay, but the concept I have explained. Okay, this major port authority will be the owner of the port. Private sector will operate, or cargo handling will done by the private sector. Okay, and it will be on a lease basis. Okay, so understand what is this landlord port model. Okay, on the basis of landlord port model only, we will be running the major ports. Currently our model is not landlord. Currently our model is service port model. Okay, current model. We are talking about major port trust. We are talking about major ports. Okay, currently they are service port model where everything, whether it is the current, okay, it is owned, the land is owned, all the asset is owned by this particular body, and also all the functions, regulatory and port functions, is performed by the port authority itself. It means that the current port trust model is a service port model where regulatory function, developmental function, land ownership, everything is being done by the one particular authority. That's the reason why our major port trusts have become inefficient. Okay, so under the proposed amendment also, once this bill will comes into force, the representation of the people, labor, will increase. Currently in the port trust board, okay, in the board of trustees, currently major port is having board of trustees. The membership is only one. But once this bill get implemented, trust will shift to port authority, and that board of port authority will be having employees representative number will be increased from 1 to 2, plus independent members numbers will also be increased. Independent members, they are not members of the government. Their number will increase from 2 to 4. So independent membership and the labor representative will be increased. These are the concerns being raised by the union. Okay, so that is being implemented, means integrated into this particular bill. Now the government should implement this. We should not delay. Okay, we should not delay, because if the Sagarmala project have to be implemented properly, all the major ports except Tuticorin have to go faster, switch on to from the port trust model to this port authority model, because then only you can address all the major issues of capacity expansion, efficiency, Everything can be done only through this model. Okay. So, in your answer on port, okay, one of the major reason why our major ports is not functioning properly, it's because of the institutional structure. That almost all the major ports are run in the form of a trust. That problem has to be addressed. How that problem will be addressed? With the passage of Major Port Authorities Bill. Okay, so that has to be there in your answer. Even if they are not asking also, you have to write. So this, please go through the, I think it's there in the material, okay, regarding the features, okay, regarding the board, regarding the tariff, okay. The tariff they can determine. This tariff authority will not decide, okay. All the PPP projects will be, the future PPP projects will be determined by the board, the private authority only. Now, regarding the land and other related use, okay, the board of port authority can decide, okay, regarding the rate and other related charges, they can decide. They can also simplify the board composition. They can simplify the board composition by deciding the number of independent members, okay, and they are also empowered to lease land. This board of port authority can lease land. That is also been, all these proposals have been raised. And also regarding the fundraising, okay, currently if the port trust want to raise fund for expansion, it require government approval. But with this, it will get much more better autonomy in deciding the fundraising also. Okay, so all these things is there in the material. Okay,